Hi everyone, it's Sloan Rhodes here with your spiritual guidance for the week of December 29th, 2019. Now this week, it is my last video for the year. I thought it was going to be last week, but I actually had time today, so I thought I would do one more for the week. And also so I can wish everyone a Happy New Year coming up. It's been a wild year, I have to say, for me personally and just globally as well. So I'm really curious to see what's to come for all of us in 2020. But this reading is just for the week of December 29th, 2019, or whenever you happen to be watching this video or listening to this reading. You've heard me say it almost every week. All of my videos here on YouTube are available in audio format on the podcast, Sloan Rhodes Podcast. There are links below. You can also go to my website, sloanrhodes.com, to find it there too. So that way you can listen to these readings when you are out and about. Okay, so for the week of December 29th, 2019, what is the message? What are the messages for the week? Today I'm drawing from the Astrology Reading Cards deck by Alison Chester Lambert. Illustrations by Richard Crooks. December 29th, 2019. I hope everyone's having a good holiday season. Okay. Cancer. And the fifth house under the deck. This energy is emotional, sensitive, caring, and loving. It may concern family, a mother, or a child. That is the text on this particular card. For some of you, you may actually be giving birth this week, or you may have just an extra special bond with your child or children this week, or that they may be on your mind more. Under the deck, we have the fifth house. Again, relationships with children, lovers. The text on this card, where you have fun, romance, and create things you are proud of. Again, a heavy emphasis on children with both of these cards. And however that may play out for you. It can also be looking back, looking back towards the past, fond memories. I see it more as something that stirs the heart here with this Cancer card for the week. So it may be that this week in particular, since that's what we're talking about, it's this particular week, there is a heavier emphasis on your emotions. Not uncommon during the holiday season. I do see that this feels a bit more, it may be slightly melancholic, but mostly it stirs the heart. So whatever you are reminiscing about or thinking about or experiencing emotionally, it is helping your heart to grow and expand and allow you to move through those emotions in a way that is healing for you. But you have to be prepared or willing to move through the emotions. It can be scary to feel those emotions. Sometimes you might feel like you're being ripped apart, or sometimes you might feel like if I allow myself to go there, I'll be too sad and I won't be able to get out. Or if I get too happy, then I'm going to jinx it. There's all these little games we play to try to sidestep the emotional realm. And this week you're being encouraged to allow yourself to feel it, knowing that you are stronger than you can even begin to imagine, and allowing yourself to enjoy the emotions as they move through you. You're not going to get stuck in them. You can always set your intention, like I'm going to feel what I feel, and allow myself to move through it as opposed to getting stuck in it. Could also be a parental figure. You may be on your mind this week. Again, we have the holidays, so it's not uncommon to have family be in focus. There may also be an Aquarian individual who's prominent in your life. But again, for me, for this week, the emotions feel healing. There's a healing energy around them, so allow yourself to move through them to experience them. cry if you need to, and then move through it. That's so. Many times we feel like our emotions are a weakness, or I've even had people say, or be confused around law of attraction, but if I allow myself to feel sad, won't I attract more sadness? No. You don't want to be in denial. If you feel sad, feel it, express it, move through it so that you can heal it, because if you're in denial about your emotions, if you want to look at it from law of attraction, then you are just creating more instances and circumstances and relationships where there is deep denial. So allow yourself to say, yes, I feel sad. I feel slightly melancholic, perhaps, or I feel joyful. I'm not jinxing anything. I'm allowed to experience the full breadth of my emotions. Emotions are teachers, But again, tremendous hope here with all this sort of Aquarian energy, all these stars. Maybe get outside too. Many times we may feel trapped within family or within our emotions, and if you can get outside and you're able to see the stars, it helps to kind of humble you a little bit, help you to realize that it's not just you on the planet, with your own personal problems or personal triumphs. It's about your connection to all, right? And you are just one small piece of this, a very integral, important part. But there is more to the experience of life than just your own personal lens. And sometimes that can feel very freeing and, as I mentioned, humbling. So if you're able to go outside at night and look at the stars, it helps. It can help to facilitate a greater sense of well-being, knowing that you're not alone, and that there's much more to our existence than just our own personal story through the lens of the ego, right? Then we have the 5th house under the deck, your relationship with your children, lovers. As I feel this card and this energy is an underlying energy, we have Gemini under that. There is a very masculine kind of energy to this, and a tremendous warmth with that. It's funny because we have this sort of softer Cancerian energy with the mother-child imagery here. And then we have here, I feel like, more of the masculine energy, the divine masculine. Again, not necessarily about an individual in masculine form, but an energy of divine masculinity, which is about the sun, the solar energy, right? And the Cancer ruled by the moon, right? That lunar energy. So we have a kind of a combination here of the divine masculine and divine feminine frequencies working more together, and when the divine masculine is really emitting and channeling that divine masculine energy, again, it's an energetic frequency, it's not related to gender. When you're channeling that and in flow with that, you're taking care of all. All the energy is going out in order to accomplish wonderful things for the many rather than the few, So, and with that strength, the divine feminine can come in and help guide it with her deep intuition, the divine feminine intuition. So they're really working beautifully together, it looks like. But the divine masculine being so strong here, kind of anchoring this energy in, the divine feminine feels the safety and the security as an energetic frequency to flow in, working with it. It's really beautiful energy here as we go into a new year. Wow, interesting. Okay, so very flowy reading this week. Not a lot of practical guidance coming through. It's more about helping you to attune to the energies of your own emotions. Allowing yourself to feel your way through this week, whatever it may be. Knowing that it's not going to destroy you. Or it's not going to jinx you, whichever, if you're on a particular end of a spectrum. again, it's a spectrum, so you can expect that throughout the week or throughout your life even, there will always be a flow on there. It doesn't stop and start anywhere. Allow yourself to flow through your emotions this week, whatever they may be, and the emotions of others. You know, you never know what people are going through or experiencing or feeling. So be kind to yourself and to others, of course, as always. And if you need to lend a hand to somebody and you feel inspired to do so, or be a leader for someone, you know, you show others how to be in the world by how you are in the world. You know, the expression, you show others how to love you, of course, by how you love yourself. But you also show others how to feel emotion by the way that you express your emotions. And individuals in your life will see you expressing great emotion, whatever way that might be, and moving through it with grace, or even moving through it with agony, but coming through it, you know. And that's inspiring to others. So remember that you're never doing it alone, of course, and you are influencing others even when you can't see it. Something to think about, something to play with this week. All right, I wish you all much love, a very happy new year, and I will see you in 2020. Till then.